What is up, guys? Indiegamerretro here, and welcome back to Chained Echoes for the PC. Last episode, I believe I just did a bunch of side quests. Yeah, a little vacation. The carrot and his gang are back. They seem to have been spotted in different locations. Yeah, so I was able to track them down back to this magician guy living on a farm, because apparently he didn't want to... He was like a instructor at some kind of magic academy or something. Not NISA, but like a different one. And he got tired of doing that, so he wanted to be a farmer, but he realized he sucked at it. And then he just used his magic and just brought everything to life and let it just take care of themselves. And it was just really weird. There were talking pigs and all kinds of crap. And then the gate to NISA. A young scholar wants to learn more about NISA, assist her in finding the lost city. That was actually over here in the Agrane Grottos. When I get to this point, she shows up and says, I can't get past this big thing, but, you know, why don't you have a go at it? It's like, if you feed it this thing, this, like, certain kind of berry, something or another, it'll make it weak enough and you can kill it. Like, okay, that shouldn't be hard. I throw it at it and it just dies. No fighting whatsoever. Then explore this whole place, except for over there on the upper left, I mean the, upper right, it's, like, blocked by a thing. Ooh, I can eat something in Torment. That's fine, I guess. I was hoping to do plot stuff, but... it's okay. This one job here has some nice rewards. If you're able to see a white door in your mind, I urge you to seek me out. Magnolia, the radiant diva of the equilibrium. Ooh, white door? I don't think we'll be able to help out with this. Actually, I can see that door. What do you mean? Somehow it appears in my mind's eye every now and then, but I don't know what it means. You've never mentioned this. It didn't mean anything until now. If that's the case, it would be worthwhile to pay the lady a visit. Yeah, I want to know more about it. Let's head to Florenceport. Into the Maelstrom? Wait a minute, isn't Maelstrom basically the life stream where, like, people's souls go when they die and until they're reborn? I don't think I want to go there, though. That sounds like a bad time. What's up? Jesus Christ. So, Anya. And then Nya? Yes. And then Nya. And it's down, up, across, down, across. Beards. So how can I be of service? Do you need your fortune read, an injury healed, or a disease cured? Actually, it's about the job offer. I can see the white door. Oh, it's about that. You're not the first to claim that and try to get the reward money. Does the door show up in a lot of your dreams? It only appears to me during the day when I'm awake. Oh, does it now? What do you see behind the door? Behind the door? Actually, it's always closed. When you push the door handle, does the door open or is it locked? I'm afraid I don't know that. Why? I see the door, but my body is not there. I can't go to the door and open it. Can it be? But about 100 people come up to me and say they see the door. We are the first one where it might actually be truth. Come here, let me touch your face. That's weird. Why? Impossible. What was that? This energy, that door, it's divine. What luck. I, the radiant diva of the equilibrium, am back on the scene. Your name is Glenn? What's going on? I'm not a simple fortune teller. No, I can see into people's minds, into their dreams. Or I used to be able to. Once I could see the door like you, and even open it, but now it doesn't even appear for me anymore. That's why I need you. You'll make the door show itself, and I'll open it. I don't understand a word. Follow me. What's wrong with these people? They're shells. Shells? People without a soul. You ever heard of them? You ever see much of this world, have you, girl? If you need an explanation, the Divine Diva is here to help. So you know that when a person dies, their ether or soul flows into the Maelstrom, mixing with the other souls there, and eventually is injected into a newborn, right? That's the cycle of life. Well, there's a problem with this cycle. The amount of ether in our world stays the same while more and more people are being born. Average person nowadays is therefore less ether inside their body than they had 100 years ago. Which is also why the potential for magic grows weaker and weaker with every century. Exactly. It might even happen that a life is born without any ether, as you can see here. That's horrible. There's nothing we can do about it. Well, except having children, I guess. But we're not here for the shells, but for this man. What's wrong with him? He had thrown himself off the roof of his house. His life is not in danger anymore, but he is in a coma and is not waking up. His mind is locked up for some reason. What does this have to do with us? Thanks to Glenn, we can now go into his mind and look for the cause of this malady and heal him. What? Ah, you're a soul seer. I've heard of them. They can heal the wounds of the mind. Come on, let's try it out. Then you'll understand it. I'm not entirely convinced. Paperlapap? Paperlapap? I don't know what that word means. A door as beautiful as yours is something I've only seen of my master. It would be such a waste. Yup. Hey, cut it out. Stop touching his face. Glenn, you'll all shall tag along as well. Wait, what? Wait, where are we going? Yeah. God, that door was like creepy looking. It's got a face on it. Where are we? You're still in the back room, but your ether is communicating with the man's own. What you're seeing right now is his mind. Cut the crap and let us out of here. Where are you anyway? I'm watching from outside. You want to come back? There's only one way. Find the cause of this man's trauma and help him. You gotta be kidding. So sassy a minute ago, and now she's not saying anything. I guess we have no choice. Let's look around. I has map and 4 treasures. Ooh. He has map. Treasure. Treasure. Ooh, nothing there. I'm just seeing what that was off the side. With the fragment. Sure. That's one of these kind of puzzles. Okie dokie. God, that's fucking bright. Jesus. Sure. What does that do? Ooh, second treasure. Find hole. Another treasure. I didn't even see what those other items were I grabbed. I think an elastic wing and something else. I don't know. Yeah. Treasure. Platinum ore. Okay, so I'm trying to get up there. So I have to go across from that one, across from that one again, and then up. Maybe. I gotta go back and grab the house now. That wasn't so bad. Isn't the man from the hospital bed? I'm sorry, my dear. Why are you crying, Father? Here, drink this to the last drop. It tastes bitter. I'm getting so tired. This will spare you the horrors of this war. Oh shit, did he just... Meet again soon, my sweet child. Did you just fucking murder her? He poisoned his daughter and threw himself to his death? Phew, such a bummer. Well, we still have to help him. Let's get it over with. What do we need to do? Find the scar in his soul. It will look like a rift in the air. And then, I will take you over and heal the wound. You mean like this one? There it is. Give me a second. Probably have to fight something. Probably. Maybe. No? Okay, never mind. We're back. Great, outstanding work. Glenn, you are the chosen one. Together we'll be able to help many people. With the guidance of the Radiant Diva of the Equilibrium and your beautiful door, we will save the world. But what is this door? Explain it already. Do anything you want, you wonderful person. Wait, what? We're in front of the door. Right, earlier I sped through everything. We went directly through the door into the man's mind, but now, I'll give us a little more time. Come and see. What the fuck? Oh, what the... See a starry sky down there, a few hundred feet below us. Not quite. You see the reflection of a starry sky in the vast silent ocean. The ocean is nothing but the Maelstrom. Ooh. You're kidding, we can see the Maelstrom? That's right, an immeasurable sea composed of the ether of the deceased. And up here in the night sky above that ocean, the ether of the living shine like stars. Places the connection between the Maelstrom and our world. Hard to believe. Every star is a living being. We are one of them, and next to us are hundreds of thousands of others, all living beings of Eldria. Unfortunately, we cannot see our neighbors directly, but only through the reflection in the Maelstrom. Fortune tellers look into the reflection of the stars and thus into the life of a person, but since it is only a reflection, it is quite inaccurate. This is where my ability comes in. I can take us close to the Maelstrom. From there, we can look up and communicate directly with the stars. That's what we did with that man earlier. Not sure I fully understand. That's fine, my dear. Just by being able to manifest the door, you're already something special. But why can't I do that? And why can't you lead us here? Question time is over. The lady must have her secrets too. None of that was helpful. Glenn, are you alright? No, I'm all left. I'm fine, thank you. I'll tell you about what happened later. Here, my love, your reward. You're welcome here anytime, but I need my rest. Man here will need a few more hours to wake up. Then I'll turn him over to the authorities. Don't make that face. We'll surely meet again. Radiant Diva of the Equilibrium is always there for you. So what did I get? A rusty sword. Part hidden within it. Might be for something special later on. These make the ultimate weapons. Maybe that's what those are, and I use that with that to, and something else to do a thing, maybe? I return the favor. Okie dokie. It's for North New Warrenshire. Okay. New Warrenshire. It's the platypuses. Is that you, Kylian? So, you escaped the Aurora. Hello, Glenn. I've heard you were in the Warrenshire. I expected you to lead a clan, though. I ever expected you to see you in the church's armor. Nice look, isn't it? Wait, who did you have to cheat to get it? Glenn, what I did back then, I did because I really thought it was the most peaceful way. Offer Lena as a sacrifice so you can earn a few coins? Think of me as an opportunist for all I care. I'm willing to pay any price. If I have to sacrifice a friend to save 100 strangers from death, I will do so proudly. But rest assured, this rank of a commander was bought with information. What kind of information? Back in Kindred, I found the diary of a monk who lived there at the same time as Nalkilber. Most of what they wrote was useless, but I was able to find a description of Nalkilber. Very charismatic young man with silver hair and two colored eyes. Does that ring a bell? No, not really. Terran's consular, Gawain, and R. Wait, Gawain, and R, who can live for hundreds of years, joined the court the same time the Grimoire arrived there. You think he is Nalkilber? Oh, they share the same appearance and are connected to the Grand Grimoire. Nalkilber vanished 50 years ago when Gawain joined Terran's court. This is what you've told the church? Not only. 2 months ago, I returned to Kindred to find more information. Whatever book you opened, the church was always searching for... Wait, and whatever book you opened, the church was always searching for the grave of Reyna. I know, they still are. True, but according to the books, they actually found it, although they kept the location hidden. They found it? Makes no sense. Why are they still searching then? Something must have happened that kept this information from ever leaving the monastery. Monastery? Monastery. Wait, was Nalkilber living there when they discovered it? Not bad, Glenn. That's exactly it. Bro, what the fuck? Sorry, I keep getting this stupid game pop-up that's supposed to not do that when I'm doing other stuff, but my computer's being stupid. About this rank of a commander with information that Sir Gawain of Tyron knows where the grave of Lady Reyna lies. I see. That explains it. Commander, the bishop calls for you. Tell him I'll be with him in a moment. Yes, sir. So what are you going to do now, Sir Killian? Will you be wearing a disguise for the rest of your life? For now, I'll play escort to Bishop Zacchaeus. As long as it can be of use to you, right? Nothing more than a stone on the side of your path. Glenn, I want to plow up this land and create from its roots a country free of hatred and discord. You all alone want to change the world? You surely know the metaphor that the king is like a puppeteer and his people are like the marionettes. Keeps the straps tight and thus controls his subjects. However, times have changed. Nowadays, a king does not hold the straps with an iron fist. Give the people free space so they don't notice that they are hanging by the strings. But as soon as a puppet moves even a little bit too far, he tightens the strings and pulls the puppets back into position. So, how are you going to free the people? Are you going to run from them? Are you going to run from marionette to marionette and cut their strings? I find myself out of breath and my sword dull? No, I'm going to climb up my strings and chop off the puppeteer's hand. Then you're going to fall deep. It's a price I'll pay most gladly. Killian, I may have cut off the tyrant's hand, but each resident is still hanging, tied by... English is hard. tied to a string. Won't be long until another puppeteer arrives and takes hold of the handle. Then we must make sure there's enough blood on it so that no one ever dares to. There you are, Killian. We're waiting for you for ages. Our carriage is ready. We must go to Torment. Forgive me, Your Excellency. What are you doing in such a crumbling place anyway? Just getting all dusty here. Come on, let's go before you catch something. Very well. You've heard him. I've got to go. Killian, what they're saying about this man. You and him. Did you? I told you it's a price I'll pay most gladly. Our meeting was short. Until we meet again, Glenn. Stay alive. What price am I willing to pay? How far am I ready to go? Pet the doggo. Pet the lizard. No, can't pet the lizard. Belongs to the old gods. There's one god who gives us food, drinks, and a roof over our heads. I'm so conflicted. This guy was going this way, right? Oh, shit. Isn't this Sir Sander? What's going on? You're back, and not a second too late. My lady, did I see it right? You executed Terran's ambassador? Got a choice between the dungeon and the gallows. But instead he chose to swing the sword. Now he swings from the rope. What happened? Please, my lady. Even I have been kept in the dark. Oh, you're bird dude. I don't know what's going on with your face. Seagull, maybe? I don't know. It is time to act. Word has reached me from Terran. Nebrelia is marching against Valandis. So the time has come. We're going to wait for Cameron's message, but the plan has changed. We can't let an opportunity like this pass us by. We will stab Terran in the back by stealing the Grand Grimoire. Wait, my lady. We're playing right into Nebrelia's hands with this. My lady, don't tell me you have... Are you colluding with Nebrelia? Is it true? Is this how you gain your confidence, Lady Bran, even? Indeed, Nebrelia has asked for our help, which we will gladly offer. Terran's rule over Valandis must find an end. And Nebrelia is a beginning? With all due respect, my lady, you are selling Valandis to foreigners. I'm buying back our sovereignty. That's what I've agreed with King Draglar. This is madness. Watch your tongue, General Tormund. You won't treat us any better. I'd rather be ruled by someone with Valandian blood running through their veins. And whose sword is stained by such? Have you forgotten Terran's crimes? You give precedence to the murders of our families? What is your opinion? What did you negotiate with Nebrelia? We'll help Nebrelia and gain our independence. In exchange, they can build a military base on Valandis. We will follow your plan, my lady. The Grand Grimoire is our enemy, not Nebrelia. Whoever is in possession of the Grand Grimoire is an enemy of humanity. I knew I could count on you. Let's make the preparations now. Speak to Tormund when you're ready. Not quite. They picked up a bunch of materials. I think I can do some forgingness, platypi, into chicken. You were where? You were over there. About where you were at for a second. I have one, that's fine. Meh. Yeah, okay. I need a bunch of elastic wings then. And no, I need to do the thing. Okay, so that... Hold on, I'm not... What else? I took his stuff off. So I can gain abilities. We have to like drop them to like super critical. Even though I thought he had a skill that says I don't need to. Well, 40%, that's, you know, like a little bit less than half. Oh, no deals. Ultimate heavy armor. Inserting these 2 pieces of heavy armor. Some more long tails, Excalibur replica, Clockwork Red, and Ivy. I can get the long tail, I think. And the Excalibur replicas. You know, I thought I had one from killing the thing, the turtle thing. I guess I don't. Huh, but I can't get the Clockwork Red or the Ivy yet, but that's fine. Goes over here. Okay, bird friend. Bird, your preparation is done. Once we start the mission, there's no going back for a while. Sure, I guess. Good, let's get started then. Is it chill in the air? Hope we succeed. Tormund's walls won't yield easily. I knew that only too well, having been trapped behind them for so long. Everything's built by men. Everything built by men can also be destroyed by them. Remember, we're going as quickly as possible. Grab the stone and escape. Tyrant will be busy with Nebralia and won't expect an attack from behind. Meanwhile, Lady Bronze and my men will provide additional distraction. Hopefully more competent than when we rescued you, Amalia. This time we probably don't have any spies in our ranks. How far will I go, Killian? Please, listen up. I think... No. I know that tonight we're going to win against King Frederick. Glenn. The war in Valandis has lasted for 150 years, and at some point had become routine for its people. They were born into it, and they died with it. They never knew anything else. But with the one-year treaty period, everyone had been able to taste peace for the first time. For a moment, a spark of hope ignited. Our weapons are forged by this spark of hope. We will wield this in the name of Valandis and its people. We will steal the Grand Grimoire and topple King Frederick from his throne. Why is Bird Friend not sitting on the plane? What is wrong with you? Well said, Glenn. Truly like a leader. Who said that? Oh, Doggo guy. Looking right at him with his pompadour. I agree. You got a heart of gold. Look out that I don't steal it from you. The diversion begins. We're descending. Good luck, everyone. Generals have completely channeled their power. We only need to wait until Nobrelia's armies reach the coast. Generals should be able to stop the ships before they can switch into flight mode. It's so far we can get without the Grimoire against one of Eldred's most powerful armies. Beg your highness's pardon. The Eastern Guards sent word. We're being attacked from the Fuhrer Woods. The east? Small force of few airships and sky armors. Sky armors? Too well equipped for ordinary red resistors. Could be Lady Braun's work. So they are working with Nobrelia. I'll take care of it myself, your highness. His hair didn't really look silver. It looked kind of like a light beige. How could Lady Braun do this? Jonas accused me of harshness, but apparently my handling was still far too gentle. But I am capable of proceeding with even more harshness. But am I even? Because I can read. Hands are trembling. Heart beats more silently with each passing day. No, I must not abandon my plan. It's the only way for true peace on Valandis. Okay. Quest is over. I'm actually going to go ahead and... Main palace lies to the west. Shouldn't switch to fly mode while they're ASACs are functional. Look to choose to activate them one by one. Up to the task, that is. Chance to encourage my fellow comrades. Even with your skill level, this should be doable. But that didn't sound too bad. Let's give it our best. Okay, ooh. Where the shit is this at? Where am I at? I don't know where that's at. I don't know where that's at, but you know what? Oh, these are trash. Ew, this is gross. How do you have that? Nasty. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just call it here. I guess when I come back, I will start Storming Torment. The party sets off to seal the Grand Grimoire once and for all. Will they succeed? Reach Grand Grimoire, or optional, deactivate all ether cannons. Oh, so you don't even have to do that. You can just run straight there if you want to. But I'm gonna go ahead and probably just deactivate all the cannons because more XP and it's fun. I'll just take care of that when I come back. So until then, this is Indiegamerretro on Chained Echoes. Later, guys.